Hello everyone. Did you know that between 3,000 and 4,500 leopards are currently roaming the wilds of Mexico? These majestic but elusive creatures have been spotted more frequently in recent years, often invading areas near human settlements, causing fear and panic among locals. From the dense jungles to rural communities, leopards have ventured beyond their usual habitats, sparking concerns over safety and wildlife management. So what challenges have leopards caused in Mexico, and how is the country addressing these issues? Let's dive into this topic together. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay updated on our latest content. In Mexico, jaguars have been responsible for killing between 900 and 1,000 cattle in recent years, targeting livestock such as cows and calves that graze near the edges of their natural habitats. These attacks have led to significant financial losses for farmers, amounting to thousands of dollars, particularly in regions like the Yucatan Peninsula and the Sierra Madre. The loss of livestock has not only disrupted local economies, but also deepened tensions between human communities and wildlife. So, what measures have Mexicans taken to prevent further loss of livestock and property? In response to the growing threat of leopard attacks, many communities in Mexico have turned to surveillance cameras, sensor-based warning systems, and reinforced fences as a line of defense. However, these solutions provide only temporary relief, as leopards, known for their remarkable strength and ability to climb, are still able to breach these barriers in nearly 70 of cases. This has led to numerous incidents where leopards have attacked and injured people, despite the safety measures in place. Given the gravity of the situation, how have the people of Mexico adapted to better protect their homes and lives while coexisting with these powerful predators? In Mexico, the increasing threat of leopards has driven communities to seek solutions beyond fences and alarms. One of the most intense responses has been organized hunting trips led by experienced hunters. Each year, around 100 to 150 hunters take on the dangerous task, preparing meticulously for these expeditions. Divided into specialized groups, trackers, sharpshooters, and assistants, each team member has a crucial role, but how exactly does this thrilling process unfold? Trackers, the heart of the operation, rely on subtle signs like paw prints, broken branches, and even fur caught on rough tree bark to locate their elusive prey. Equipped with modern tracking devices like GPS and motion sensors, they silently follow the leopard's path. When they spot the creature, they alert the hunters, ensuring they stay at least 300 meters away to avoid startling the predator. This distance is key because once the leopard detects human presence, it can vanish in an instant. Once the location is confirmed, hunters take their positions around 200 meters from the target using high-powered rifles with 30 caliber rounds, carefully chosen for their ability to pierce the leopard's tough hide. They rely on precision binoculars to spot the animal and aim for vital areas, such as the heart or lungs, for a swift, humane takedown. If the leopard falls instantly, the assistant hunters move quickly to secure the area and manage the situation. Despite these coordinated efforts, and the fact that such hunts have reduced leopard attacks by about 20, the practice remains controversial. Protests and opposition continue to rise, with many calling for alternative solutions to preserve wildlife without resorting to lethal methods. So, what's your take? Do you think organized hunting is a necessary response, or should we explore other paths? Share your thoughts in the comments below. The wild monkey invasions in Iowa have surged dramatically in recent years. From 2021 to 2023, their numbers skyrocketed from 1 million to 3 million, creating an alarming explosion. These creatures have spread across various districts in the state, posing a serious threat to both agriculture and daily life. Join me in this intriguing journey to uncover how these wild monkeys are wreaking havoc in Iowa in our farming documentary. Together, we'll explore the chaos they bring and the measures being taken to combat this growing menace. Don't miss out on this eye-opening adventure. Wild monkeys, primates native to Africa and Asia, are typically found in wild environments such as forests, grasslands, and savannas. Their complex social behavior allows them to form groups for mutual protection and efficient foraging. However, population explosions, deforestation, and climate change have drastically reduced their natural habitats. Consequently, these monkeys face dwindling food sources and are forced to migrate to new areas in search of shelter, leading to significant changes in their behavior and lifestyle. Protecting the natural habitat of wild monkeys has become an urgent task to ensure the survival of this unique primate species. The city of Davenport, Iowa, first detected the presence of invasive wild monkeys in 2018. Since then, these audacious creatures have rapidly spread to surrounding areas, including the capital, Des Moines. Unafraid, they invade residential neighborhoods, scaling roofs, sneaking through windows, and even breaking down doors to enter homes. In Iowa, wild monkeys are wreaking havoc on traffic and public safety. It's astonishing to witness, but these monkeys can clog streets for hours. Frequently appearing on roads, they disrupt traffic with their sudden movements, forcing drivers to brake abruptly or come to a complete stop, causing significant congestion. After just 1 year of implementing the sterilization program, the invasive wild monkey population in Iowa has decreased by 20, significantly reducing property damage in the city by 15. The sterilization process, conducted by highly qualified veterinarians, adheres strictly to humane standards, ensuring both animal welfare and community safety. Sterilization of medical instruments is essential and cannot be overlooked part of any surgical process. First, wash the tools with soapy water to remove dirt and organic matter. Next, soak them in a specialized disinfectant solution such as chlorhexidine gluconate or iodine for the prescribed time. Based on the scheduled procedure, wild monkeys will be brought into the area to be lightly anesthetized with sedatives. Then, the hair is cleaned in preparation for minor surgery. Your veterinarian will perform sterilization by removing the ovaries or testicles. Now we will delve into the pressing issue of Canada goose invasions in the United States. These invasive birds have spread throughout local areas, causing significant environmental and economic damage. We'll explore their seasonal migration patterns, where they move in large flocks, and compare their behavior to the more stable gray geese. The environmental impact of the invasive Canada geese in the United States is profound. These birds cause significant damage to forests by feeding on bark and leaves, which disrupts the reproductive process of trees, particularly young and immature ones. This behavior not only harms individual trees, but also affects overall forest health and regeneration. Furthermore, the geese compete fiercely with native species for food and shelter, leading to a decline in native animal populations and causing imbalances in the ecosystem. Government efforts include various management strategies to reduce the geese population, while hunting provides a practical approach to directly limit their numbers. Together, these measures aim to mitigate the negative effects of Canada geese on biodiversity and ecosystem health. Hunting strategies for managing the invasive Canada geese population require careful selection of locations and times, with hunters often favoring large fields with ample grass and food, especially in the eastern and midwestern United States. Effective use of decoys and scarecrows, combined with honed hunting skills, plays a crucial role in attracting and successfully hunting geese. Sharing experiences from fellow hunters provides valuable insights and fosters a community of learning and improvement. Ensuring the quality of harvested meat and adhering to sustainable practices are paramount to maintaining both the environment and the integrity of hunting activities. Swamp goose hunting has gained popularity due to its unique challenges and rewards. Unlike field hunting, which relies on open spaces and visibility, swamp hunting requires navigating marshy terrain and often using boats to reach prime locations. Wild boars not only cause great damage, but are also listed as one of the most dangerous invasive species in the world. Their destructive actions not only damage crops, but also cause economic losses of millions of dollars each year. Wild boars digging and foraging disturbs soil chemistry and nutrient cycling, posing a major threat to farmers and environmentalists. The economic impact of wild boars on agriculture is substantial, with each boar causing an estimated $300 in damage annually. This translates to a staggering total damage control and remediation cost exceeding $1 per year. The problem is particularly acute in the United States, where the feral swine population has seen significant growth, especially in Texas. Their relentless digging disturbs the soil layers, leading to significant changes in plant communities and facilitating the spread of invasive plant species. This soil disturbance also has downstream effects on water sources, as the boars contribute fecal bacteria, increase sedimentation, and elevate turbidity levels. These activities result in altered pH levels and a reduction in water quality, thereby exacerbating pollution and posing a threat to both terrestrial and aquatic ecosystems. Wild boars pose significant health risks as they are carriers of various bacteria and diseases, which can have a detrimental impact on livestock. One of the most concerning diseases is foot and mouth disease, which can spread rapidly among livestock, leading to severe economic consequences. Trapping is a primary method for reducing wild boar populations, leveraging advanced technology for optimal results. Modern traps utilize advanced camera systems, sensors, and remote control technology, allowing real-time monitoring and smart decision-making on when to activate traps. The installation process supported by forklifts ensures efficiency, while baiting techniques using grains like fermented corn and overripe fruit attract wild boars effectively. Despite its success, trapping faces limitations, particularly in remote areas where deployment and maintenance are challenging. Nonetheless, when properly implemented, this method remains one of the most effective strategies for controlling wild boar populations. Using fermented corn and potatoes to lure wild boars into traps makes the hunting method more effective. Alternative control methods for managing wild boar populations include the use of aircraft and guns, particularly effective in rapidly reducing their numbers in open landscapes. This method leverages the advantage of aerial visibility, making it highly effective in areas with high population densities and minimal obstructions. However, its success diminishes in regions with dense vegetation where visibility is compromised. This form of hunting not only serves as a recreational activity, but also plays a crucial role in managing the boar population. By reducing their numbers, hunters help mitigate the extensive agricultural and environmental damage caused by these invasive animals. Integrated control measures, including trapping, hunting, and population management, are critical to effectively manage wild boar populations and minimize their adverse impacts. Your thoughts and experiences is important to us, so please leave a comment below if you are interested in this topic. Vietnam's frog farms offer a fascinating glimpse into the intricate process of transforming tiny frog eggs into delectable frog legs that grace dinner tables worldwide. This exploration unveils the meticulous steps taken by farmers to cultivate and harvest frogs, highlighting the unique practices and dedication involved in producing this gourmet delicacy. The mating process of frogs in Vietnam involves injecting both male and female frogs with an aphrodisiac to stimulate mating. Once prepared, the frogs are placed into separate tanks designed specifically for mating and egg-laying. During this period, the frogs emit unique sounds to attract their partners. In the fascinating journey from eggs to larvae, frog eggs typically hatch within 1 to 3 weeks, transforming into larvae equipped with gills to breathe underwater. This early stage of life sees these waterbound creatures undergo metamorphosis, a process where they gradually develop into young frogs. Frog farming is not limited to Vietnam. It is a global endeavor with significant operations in France, Indonesia, Thailand, and China. In the United States, frog farming is conducted on a smaller scale, primarily for research purposes. This international aspect highlights the versatility and importance of frog farming across different regions and purposes. Once the frogs are transported to the market or processing plant, they undergo a meticulous processing and packaging procedure. Initially, the frogs are killed, skinned, and their legs are cut off. These legs are then thoroughly washed and immersed in a cold water bath at 7 degrees to remove any remaining blood. The frog legs are trimmed to eliminate any residual skin, organs, and blood stains, ensuring they are clean and presentable. Following this, the legs are subjected to a freezing process, with the temperature carefully regulated to reach 8 degrees. Finally, the frog legs are packaged according to the specific weight requirements of the customer, ready for distribution and sale. The ongoing competition for grazing land between wild horse advocates and farmers has sparked significant conflicts, primarily due to resource depletion. As the wild horse populations continue to rise, the availability of essential fodder has drastically decreased, leading to heightened tensions. Farmers, who rely on these lands to feed their livestock, find themselves at odds with the burgeoning wild horse herds. This struggle for limited resources underscores the broader challenges of managing shared environmental spaces and balancing the needs of wildlife with agricultural demands. Before the appearance of wild horses, cattle grazed freely on grasslands, providing farmers with ample grazing land and resources. The situation drastically changed with the arrival of wild horses, whose adaptability and resourcefulness have posed significant. These animals have become a threat to other species in the environment, leading to the destruction of grazing land, consumption of stored hay meant for livestock, and the uprooting of grass and tree roots. This has resulted in desolate landscapes, making it increasingly difficult for farmers to maintain their livelihoods and sustain their agricultural practices. These wild horses are seen as living symbols of the untamed spirit of the past, embodying a natural heritage that many believe should be preserved in its free state. The debate reflects a broader struggle between practical management needs and the desire to maintain the wild, untouched essence of these magnificent creatures.